What is a claim limit? A claim limit is the maximum amount you can claim from your gap insurance policy to cover any claim you make. The problem is that the majority of drivers are unaware of the importance of choosing the right limit. Another problem is that you are taking gap insurance out with the hope that you will never have to use it. So in most cases, the driver overlooks the importance of the limit and essentially chooses the limit with the lowest cost. The gap insurance claim limit options are £5,000, £7,500, £10,000, £15,000, £20,000, £25,000. The higher the claim limit is, the more you will pay. However, on average, the difference between the £5,000 and £25,000 limits is only on average £20. In most cases, as I have just explained, the driver will choose the lowest limit as they are not prepared to pay the extra £20. However, this £20 could save you from paying £10,000 3 years down the line. Every car loses its value as soon as it drives out of the showroom. This is a fact of life. Experts say that the average vehicle loses up to half of its value within the first 3 years. Gap insurance is designed to protect you from this loss. So picking the right limit is very important. If you pick a wrong claim limit, you could leave yourself exposed in the future. Please see the following illustration. Tom purchases a Ford Focus for £20,000. 3 years later, it is written off. His comprehensive insurer pays him £10,000 as this was the market value of his Ford Focus at the time it was written off. There is now a gap of £10,000. Tom was however protected by a return to invoice gap insurance, RDI, which will pay Tom this £10,000 to essentially return him back to the original £20,000 invoice price. Tom's gap insurance policy had a claim limit of £10,000. This means that the maximum Tom could have claimed is £10,000. Fortunately, the gap was only £10,000 for Tom. However, Tom could have had a limit of £5,000, which would mean that Tom could only claim £5,000, which would mean Tom would still have a £5,000 gap. Please see another illustration. Mark purchases a Range Rover Evoque for £75,000. 3 years later, the car is written off. His comprehensive insurer pays him £50,000, as this was the market value at the time it was written off. Mark has a gap of £25,000. Mark was protected by return to invoice gap insurance, RDI, which again is designed to return the driver to the original invoice price. However, when Mark was in the process of taking gap insurance out, when the advisor told him about the £20 difference in the claim limits, he chose the £10,000 claim limit. Mark always thought he would never have to use gap insurance. This means Mark still has a gap of £15,000. When choosing your claim limit, the best tip is to always go high. If you are in doubt and need further explanation, just call the advisor who will be happy to speak to you. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.